Hey, Queen. So today we're going to talk about the number one thing that you can do to be successful in dating and relationships too. Okay? So it is to be detached. What does detachment mean? That you don't care that much. Of course you care, right? Otherwise, why would you be there? But it means that you think it's going to be okay whether it works out or it doesn't. Okay. And this is the single most magnetic attitude. Why? Because it allows you to walk away. It allows you to walk away the minute things don't align with what you're looking for. A lot of you are gonna say, like, oh, like the minute. Yeah, the minute. The minute, because it's not like you're married yet. You are really and truly like gauging, does this person match my values? That's what you're doing, right? So when you are detached, that energy of, you know, the door's wide open, there's nothing like it. It's the single most attractive thing you can have. But this is easier said than done, right? Why is that? Because a lot of the times you're out there with a lot of expectations, right? With expectations in the sense that you are fixated on this person, and you know, if it doesn't go the way you want it, you'll be like, oh, you see, I knew that there's no good men out there. I knew that online dating is trash, right? And these are more than expectations, like beliefs that don't align with your desire, right? They're negative beliefs at the end of the day. So when you don't have any of these attachments, any of these like hang-ups or beliefs, you're out there in the present just being, enjoying the moment. And if things don't really match your values, you are able to walk away without feeling negative about it. You're just like, we're just not a match. Next. And this ability to say next is huge. I had a client, she had just got engaged not very long ago. One of the things that was really hindering her dating journey was that she'd get really annoyed. She'd be like, oh, why are men even approaching me if they don't have a car to pick me up or to come into the city? She'd get so annoyed by a bunch of things. And I'm like, if you're going to get annoyed by X or Y thing, you're going to drive yourself nuts. Okay. So I was like, this won't be the first and last. There's going to be like millions of instances that could annoy you, right? So I told her, just say next immediately. Like, don't allow for explanations. Don't ask why. Don't give a lecture. Just next. Okay. And she started doing that. And it became so easy for her, like so effortless, which is literally what we do in my program, in the Venus Incarnate, the art of courtship, right? This is literally the point of it, that it's completely effortless for you, where you are attracting from, you know, where you're actually attracting, right? You're magnetic to the type of men you want, right? But it's only because you don't care that much if it doesn't work out with one or the other. But like I said, it's easier said than done, because there's a lot of like fixations, beliefs, or attachments that happen. But the way that this can be easy for you, or actually the only way that this will be easy for you, is your very belief in life itself. How do you view life? Is life kind of just throwing curves at you, obstacles? Is life just kind of like giving you a hard time, or is life happening for you instead of to you? So if you are able to view life as happening for you, everything's happening for you, everything's directing you to whatever is the best for you, right? When you allow life to guide you towards what is the best for you, right? Instead of fixating in this particular man. And again, remember that a lot of you are out there like, I like this guy and I want this one. So you're out there dating from a masculine energy, right? Instead of attracting, you're hyper fixated in the one, right? So when you're doing that from that masculine perspective, you don't allow life to work for you. Okay? So having the belief that life is guiding you towards the right person for you, and knowing that, not just believing it, knowing it, that this is the way it's happening, is what allows you to be truly detached. Okay? This is it. So, see, it's like a deeper embodiment, way of being and showing up, right? Because if you were thinking like in more superficial things than that, it's going to be harder. It's going to be a matter of like willpower and discipline. Whereas when you have this knowing, this deep knowing about life itself and life being there to guide you and work for you, not against you, it's a game changer in everything, not just in dating, right? In everything. So if I can leave you with a single ultimate uh, advice, is that your trust in life. And again, what is feminine energy? It is trust. And remember, you can never trust a man or a process or anything for that matter if you don't trust life, right? If you don't have this knowing that life is there to guide you and support you, that is the ultimate core and essence of feminine energy. And until you can embody this and have this belief in higher power, being it life or the universe, whatever, being there for you to guide you, you're never gonna be able to detach, whether it be for dating, whether it be for work and business and what have you. It's the same thing for everything in life. So if you ever find yourself saying, I want this guy, and I want this type of man, like being fixated on a type. I say it over and over. The fixation for a type is just, it's masculine energy. You're hyper focused and you're chasing that particular man. You're showing up completely different. Yeah. And again, all of this showing up, being in a particular way, is an identity, a journey into that identity, the goddess version of you that we go in Venus incarnate, the art of courtship, right? It's a whole journey of embodying that version already in you. It's remembering her, right? Becoming her. So I want to leave you with that. And if you go out without being detached, it's useless. It's useless. It's like, like there's a wall or a glass, a window, and you see a lot of these flies that are trying to get out through the glass. They're like darting at the glass, trying to get out. That's that's you when you're not aligned, right? Because these flies eventually die off trying to get out through the glass. Whereas if we open the window, they can readily exit, right? And opening the window is detaching. It's like, I don't care. It's all good. You don't want to invite me out within 5 or 10 messages that we exchanged? That's fine. Somebody else will. My Prince Charming will. Yeah. Because that's a huge, really common complaint in the dating apps. Like, oh, like they just want to text me. Well, because you keep texting. That's why, right? You keep texting, waiting, expecting him, having that expectation on him. But when you release that, when you detach, you just kind of move on to the next that is doing what you want and need. Okay, that is detachment. It is a single thing you're going to need in your dating journey and in any journey for that matter, business, anything. So I'll leave you with that. And let me know in the comments if this resonates. Is it hard or is it easy for you to detach? Let me know in the comments. Alrighty? So bye now.